Cha Eun-woo, known as a member of the boy group Ace.ro and a famous actor, has always attracted the attention of fans with his warm and humble personality. Although often highlighted in various shows and programs, Cha Eun-woo does not hesitate to open up about his feelings regarding his personal life, especially about marriage. On several occasions, he expressed his thoughts on this topic. In 2021, in the program Master in the House, Cha Eun-woo was seen getting emotional while talking about marriage. She reveals that she wants to marry someone with whom she can share everything, including the embarrassing sides of herself. This shows how important it is for Cha Eun-woo to have a partner who can fully understand and accept her. However, he also realized that finding a person with such depth of feelings and understanding is not easy. However, he still believes that this is not an impossible dream. Moving on to the year 2024, at a fan meeting in Jakarta, Cha Eun-woo was again asked about marriage by a spectator. In a casual but firm manner, he replied, "I'm not ready to get married." The answer shows that although she has a hopeful view of marriage, she still feels that the right time to get married has not yet come. It also reflects how Cha Eun-woo chose to focus on her career and personal life first. However, despite not being ready for marriage, Cha Eun-woo does not rule out the possibility of building a family in the future. He once wrote a letter to his future wife, which showed a sensitive and romantic side of him. In the letter, Cha Eun-woo reveals that he wants to have a relationship full of understanding, trust, and togetherness. He hopes, one day, he can find a partner who can be a life partner and support each other in their life journey together. Overall, although Cha Eun-woo is not ready for marriage, he still believes that true love and meaningful marriage exist. He hopes to find someone who can be a part of his life and build a future together. This shows that despite being under the public spotlight, Cha Eun-woo still keeps his personal hopes and dreams of a loving and understanding married life. Although Cha Eun-woo often gets attention due to his status as a famous celebrity, he always tries to maintain a balance between his personal life and career. The statements he has made regarding marriage and relationships show that, although he is in the entertainment industry full of highlights, he still has a realistic and meaningful view of love and commitment. Cha Eun-woo's personal life is often a hot topic among fans and the media. However, he always puts privacy first and prefers to speak openly about his feelings and desires, albeit with caution. By stating that he was not ready to get married, he seemed to remind many that everyone has a different time to decide on a big step in life, including marriage. In addition, Cha Eun-woo also emphasizes the importance of finding a partner who can not only accept her, but also someone who can share her dreams, joys, and even fragile sides of herself. This shows that he wants a healthy, understanding, and supportive relationship. In this increasingly connected world, he hopes to find a partner who can keep up with him, both in good and bad circumstances. Marriage may still be far away for Cha Eun-woo, but dreams and hopes of a life filled with happiness and sincere love never fade. With the passage of time, fans will certainly continue to support his life journey, both in his career and personal life. Until then, Cha Eun-woo will continue to focus on what lies ahead of him, while still keeping the big dream of finding true love that he can be proud of. Overall, Cha Eun-woo's answer on marriage paints a picture of himself as mature, thoughtful, and unhurried. While she's not ready to think about marriage right now, she's keeping hope of finding someone who can share her life in a trusting and happy way. Cha Eun-woo, though not ready to get married, doesn't rule out the possibility that one day, she will find the right person to share her life with. With all the hustle and bustle and attention coming from the entertainment world, he still shows maturity and depth in his views on relationships. This shows that, although the entertainment world often presents pressures and expectations, Cha Eun-woo strives to live his life in an authentic and unhurried way. It also shows the importance of getting to know yourself and your partner before taking a big step like marriage. It's not just about finding someone to marry, it's about building relationships that are healthy, respectful, and deeply understanding. For Cha Eun-woo, marriage is not just about an official bond, but about having someone who can walk with him through the ups and downs and the long journey of life. On the other hand, Cha Eun-woo's fans can see that even though he is young, he already has a very mature outlook regarding love and marriage. This shows not only her emotional maturity, but also how important it is for her to maintain a balance between personal life and career. This is a valuable lesson for many people that everyone has their own time to take a big step in life, and no one needs to rush. In addition, Cha Eun-woo also gave an example that although a celebrity can be under the public spotlight, he still has the right to maintain his privacy and talk about his personal life only when he feels ready. It shows the human side of an idol who is often viewed as perfect by the public. Cha Eun-woo humbly reminds us that even though life in front of the screen looks perfect, Every individual still has a personal journey and challenges that they must face. Marriage, for Cha Eun-woo, is not something to be pursued in a hurry, but rather a major decision that requires careful consideration and deep understanding between both parties. For her fans, it's a reminder not to rush into finding love or deciding to get married, but rather to appreciate the process and journey of getting to know yourself and others. Cha Eun-woo may not be ready for marriage right now, but hope for a future full of love and happiness remains. Whoever is lucky to become his life partner later will surely feel the affection and sincere care of a person who always maintains a wise and open attitude like him. And for fans, Cha Eun-woo's journey in finding true love will always be one of those stories they look forward to. As a public figure who is always in the spotlight, Cha Eun-woo shows his fans that despite being famous, he is still an ordinary human being who also faces dilemmas and considerations in his personal life, especially when it comes to love and marriage. This makes him more relatable because many people can associate themselves with his desire to find the right partner who not only supports a career but also shares a meaningful life together. Cha Eun-woo teaches that finding a life partner who is in line with the vision and values of life is not something that can be done in a hurry. It emphasizes the importance of understanding each other before making a big commitment. With this attitude, Cha Eun-woo sets an example for her fans, especially the young ones, to be wiser in dealing with big life choices like marriage. For many people, the love stories of celebrities are always something interesting to follow. However, Cha Eun-woo with his open attitude reminds us that despite living in a world full of glamour and attention, there are core values that should not be ignored. One of them is the desire to build healthy, affectionate, and understanding relationships. He points out that although his life has always been under the spotlight, he still values relationships built with sincerity. Cha Eun-woo's story also reminds us that true happiness does not come from social status or popularity, but from mutually supportive and understanding relationships. This is a reflection for anyone who is looking for a life partner, that marriage is not just about the big day or the ceremony, but rather about a journey together that requires commitment, cooperation, and sincere love. In the future, even though Cha Eun-woo is not ready to get married, the fans still support his life journey. They look forward to the moment when Cha Eun-woo will find someone to share his life with. When that time comes, he will most likely become a caring husband, appreciate true love, and build a family full of happiness and harmony.